Simon & Schuster Audio presents The Graybar Hotel, Stories, by Curtis Dawkins. Read by Pete Simonelli. To my people in Portland, Kim, Henry, Elijah, and Lily Rose. Cold blood flowing through the veins of me and all my friends. Still love can be pumped out of our hearts. This start might be the end. The Deers. County. Italian Tom was a saucier until a Cadillac doing 60 hit him and knocked the recipes out of his head. He had a faint line like an old smooth weld across the length of his forehead and the dark dots of suture scars. He wasn't 5 minutes in our cell before he knocked on the scar with his knuckles, making a dull metallic sound like he'd flicked an open can of soda with his finger. "Go ahead, try it," he said, taking a step closer. "I heard it. I believe you," I said from my mat on the floor. Tom looked around our cell for another taker, but Domino and Ricky Brown were both sleeping. Normally I'm not a very good conversationalist, but the past 2 months in jail had made clear to me I had nothing better to do. So if someone talked to me, I had resolved to take him up on it. At least until he got boring, or until the lies became too much, or until The Price is Right came on. Since it was only 10 a.m., I said, "How long ago did it happen?" "About 15 years. Tom sat in quiet reflection on the bench of our steel picnic table. "And the funny thing is, I was only visiting Cadillac for the day. My sister had begged me to come up there and meet her newest husband." The television hadn't been turned on yet, and Tom looked up through the bars to the cold black screen we shared with the neighboring cell. I looked forward to seeing Bob Barker up there and hearing Rod Roddy calling people to come on down. For an hour a day, I could live in a world full of lights and color, noise, and smiling women gracefully highlighting things with the near touch of their hands. And hope. The hope for a good outcome kept me transfixed. "Hold on," I said. "You were hit by a Cadillac in Cadillac?" "Ain't that some shit?" Tom said. He turned away from the television, and I could see his other scars then, some self-made, like the ones cut vertically through his eyebrows and the tiny notches in the rim of his right ear. "I was crossing the street to get a pint of gin and a pack of squares, then bam! Doing 60 in a 25. Knocked me 80 feet and out of one of my sneakers." "Now that's something I've never understood," I said. "I don't get how—"
Sample complete. Ready to continue?